What's up, everybody? It's SuperSmallchibiwolf here, and today I'm going to be reviewing Karakai Jouzu No Takagi-San. So let's get into this. Now, I'll tell you when there's spoilers. Spoiler to me is something that ruins the whole episode in general. Now, each episode is different. Each episode has their own topic and idea, and this anime is one that follows two characters, Takagi and Nishikata. Nishikata is the guy, Takagi is the girl. She's always one step ahead of him and teasing him. He tries to go back to her, at her, tries to get at her, but always ends up failing. Now, I like this. It was entertaining to watch. In my opinion, me experiencing with teasing all that, used to have friends that we went back and forth, and it was fun. Like one, so yeah. But for Kai, not like in the same way, it was more like the weird way, though. Yeah, more like, yeah. Moving on from that. So this anime is from 2018. I believe it was the summer 2018 this came out. I remember watching Elfen Lied is when I originally found out about this anime, when I was still watching that about to review it. And in my opinion, I think this was one of those things where I thought it was just like some random clips of some random anime, but then I was like, oh, let me just get into this more. Then I got interested, and yeah, later on, I'm here reviewing it. And let me tell you, it was worth reviewing. It was worth watching. And I really think this was a good one of this year. Good anime this year. Now, besides the two main characters, there are three girls this anime follows. One is funny, one is smart one, and the other one is the serious one. That's how I say. Now, I don't remember names. So, yeah. These three, they do affect somewhat of the main cast, but, just like more like, hey, what's up? And, not as much, I would say, but they do interact with the main cast, and they do have their own side stories, which are also entertaining. But I did like the, what was it, Nishikara and Takagi. Those two were more entertaining, I would say, than the other three females. Okay, and in my opinion, that's not saying that they did not have good moments. They had entertaining moments themselves. It's just like I prefer watching little. I enjoyed watching a little bit more the main cast, the main two. You know. So yeah. Now, for those who really love the story of um these two, like for example, like I know that they have a what was it, manga spin-off. Yeah, three spin-off mangas, that's based around the future of them and the daughter. And in my opinion, like I thought, that was like some fake stuff. And then I was like, after I watched the whole series, I was like, huh, that's it. It's just these episodes. And then I found out about all that other stuff. And then I was like, yeah. Oh man. I was like, okay. Just wanted to put it, just wanted to add that in just for if you're interested in that. Because I know a lot of people, you know, like my friend, he said, "Oh, I watched the Elfen Lied anime review and I found out about the manga." So I was like, "Huh, maybe if I had that in this review, it would be more interesting or something." So yeah, back to the review. So, like I said, I enjoy watching them going at it. Now, one one time, this has the common, little bit perverted ish Japanese style anime. I would say, for example, there was one part when they were doing the challenge, right? And they were like, "Oh, can you do a pull up and stuff like that?" Nishikata looks away because Takagi, well, she had like a skirt on, whatever, of the school outfit, and then as well, he looks, and then he loses by looking. She's like, "If you look, you lose." And then, well, he looked, and she had shorts on. And then he's like, "What the?" I don't know. That was a little, what was it? What do you call it? A little funny moment, I would say. And, little stuff like that, I think builds up making this all out because this is 12 episodes. So when you have an anime that's 12 episodes, it's and then you make it a scroll out of comedic value. You need small things compared with the bigger things, and because this anime is based on not just these two, yes, these two are the main character, Takagi and Nishikata. Yeah, they're the main characters, but it also follows the other three girls, which I'm not going to pronounce their names. And that was also comedic value. You got the smart, like I said, the smart, serious, and then comedic value of the three. And yeah. Also, let me just say this, man. The teacher is one of the heartless, careless, lifeless characters. Like, I was watching this anime. Like, I enjoy this anime. I would say I recommend this. But this dude looks so. Let's just say, this is good, funny. Or characters like Woshi, Ray's grandfather from Sailor Moon. I reviewed Sailor Moon, by the way. But this dude is one of those old dudes in the anime that's just why, man, he's just heartless. I did not like him, and yeah, if anything, I think he is one the people I would be like, nah, I didn't like that character, you know. So yeah, another thing, I enjoy the plots of each episode. Each episode has their own plots, their own main idea, and yeah, man. The thing of it is at one side, you see, or they're going to do this fun thing today, and then not trying to spoil it, by the way, and then next thing you know, man, I just enjoyed it, like the way she uses even the stuff around her she uses to get to him, and I think that was entertaining, you know. Now you see, what else? What was? I think the best thing to describe it is a teasing love romance that doesn't go nowhere unless you read the manga. Then that does go somewhere with the daughter. They have like a kid in the future, so that's how it is. And in my opinion, what I got out of this is it was entertaining, and I am happy that I wrote this down because I have a list of animes to review, for certain times of the year, and I'm happy this was in my list because I really did enjoy this one. And out of all the stuff I saw of this year, I think this is one of the best animes of this year. Now, to end off my review, let me just talk about spoilers. If you made it this far, don't consider. Oh wait. A thing about this is, I enjoy how Takagi also calls Nishikata out for, and he puts it like this: you read into stuff too much, and this is exactly what he does. It is one of the lines I think is important, because he really does read into stuff. So, in certain moments he creates like, it creates a funny outcome, and it's part of the comedic value, I would say. But at the same time, it's like the main character, he needs to kind of evolve. Yes, he does evolve as a character. He's like, okay, I need to be a little bit more sharp, a little bit more open-minded. And you know what I love is that I think it was the last episode or episode before that he finally made her blush, and that was like, yo, you did it. You know what I mean? And that was a happy moment. Now, with that being said, I'm going to talk about the spoilers. Oh yeah, also the music was nice. Nothing like, oh, it needs a reward. No, but it was a nice one. And yeah, man. Also, I wanted to add this is, I enjoyed the scene of the cat fight. I don't know why I added that. I just wanted to. So, spoilers starts now. So, in episode 11, in the end, he gets a critical hit and finally gets her. Like I said, man, I enjoyed that moment. I was like, you finally did it. When you watch an anime and you're like, man, I'm invested in this. I want to see him succeed as a character. Because me personally, I don't know. I just like the teasing part got me into it at first, and then I got to know the characters. And then I got to like the characters. So I think this is an anime that I personally would say it's pretty cool, because certain animes I kind of lose interesting, and then the characters seemed a little bit, and the okay side, and yeah, man. And another spoiler I wanted to say is oh man, also on episode 12, man, I think it was episode 12. You know, I liked how this anime ended. It was pretty fun, pretty out of all I would say is okay, entertaining. The plots were nice, and the teasing was pretty cool. Now I think that's enough to said. So I really don't have that much to say more. So with that being that, I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and tell me in your own words what you think about this anime. I'll try to link it below. The episodes because I did watch it on YouTube, the dub by the way. And yeah, until next time, have a good day. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and happy holidays if it is still holidays for you.